One of my New Year's resolutions for this year is to take the first step. I always hear people say that the first step is the hardest, and so a lot of times I make excuses of not doing things because I don't know how to do it or it just seems too hard. And that is why I signed myself up for the task of making my daughter a homemade birthday cake. A pink homemade birthday cake. Have I ever done something like this before? Absolutely not. But that is why I told my daughter that I would do it. Because if there's one thing about me, if I tell my kids I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. So I couldn't back out. I was a stay at home mom for many years. It was my favorite job. I absolutely loved it. And I was devastated when I had to go back to work. I thought that that was the worst possible thing. How on earth could you rip me away from my kids and make me go to work? Like, what? Well, it turns out that it was actually amazing for me. I did not realize how deep I had fallen into motherhood and how much I had lost myself until I got this job. My every thought was consumed with my kids. And don't get me wrong, I love my kids so much, but there also needs to be time for me. And when I was a stay at home mom, there was none of that. There was no me time. There was no doing things that I enjoyed. It was all about the kids all the time. And so now that I have a job that I have a couple of free hours in between my routes, I am starting to learn how to be myself. Apart from my kids, as a lot of people put it, I am learning how to get my pink back. And this is one of the most difficult tasks that I have tackled. Like getting real with myself, deep down, asking myself, what do I enjoy? What do I want to do? What makes me happy? And it's very sad when I sit down and I'm just like, I don't know. But guess what, girl? Now is the time to figure that out. And that is why I'm sitting here making a homemade birthday cake. Is it going to be perfect? Absolutely not. We might actually just sing happy birthday really far away, so like you don't really get the cake in the photos. All jokes aside, I really am proud of myself for tackling this task that seemed very difficult. But I did that and I did it exactly how my daughter wanted it. And by the way, it tasted amazing. I mean, it really doesn't matter how it looks, it matters how it tastes, right? 10 out of 10, I definitely will be trying something new again. This brought me so much joy and I enjoyed the process so much. And it gave me just a slight glimmer of hope that I can find myself and I can find new hobbies and new passions. If you want to see where this journey takes me, make sure you follow along for more.